It's time for the best EPs of all time. That's correct, we're doing the best black metal EPs of all time. My personal favourites. You can tell me yours down below in the comments. It'll probably be different to mine. I'm not going to have the same exact list as you. And if we do, shout bingo in the comments and give yourself a nice old rub wherever you please. Today we're doing my top 10 black metal EPs. There's two... This is the criteria, okay? And this is a struggle I had with this list. There's two I left off because to me they're more like albums. They're considered EPs, but they're more like albums. The first, which would definitely make the list, Gallow Braid's Ashes Eidolon. I love it. That'd be number one. I love that album. It's my kind of black metal. That kind of atmospheric, pagan-y, folky kind of shit. I love that stuff. I'm a sucker for that kind of shit. Gallow Braid, one of the best albums ever. The other one is Gehenna, First Spell, which would easily make the list. My favourite Gehenna album. The mood on it, the atmosphere, it's bloody fantastic. So those two I kind of just putting off to the side because they'd fucking clean sweep. I love them, but they're more like albums to me. That's why when I did the ranking of like Gehenna, I put it in the fucking list. Usually I don't have EPs in the list, but I did for that. So with that housekeeping out of the way, let's get in with my 10 in no particular order, aside from number one. I'll tell you my number one, but the rest I'll be like blah 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 blah. So let's get started with Carpathian Forest, through chasm caves and titan woods. The art on this instantly drew me in. This is the first Carpathian Forest release I actually checked out. I didn't even know it was an EP, I just thought it was an album. But yeah, this had such a creepy and cool mood, unlike anything they've ever done since this. It's so just eerie and unsettling, and I love that about this release. It is, it's fairly riffy as well. It's one of the best black metal EPs around, and it has to make my list, because it's, spoiler alert, if I ever rank Carpathian Forest, which I probably will, probably my favourite release. So yeah, I love this album, so it's 100% making it here on this list. Of course, Nightshade Forest in the Nightshade Forest by Summoning. It's got to be here. Summoning, one of my favourite bands, epic black metal. You know, you'd be skipping through the forests, or Fangorn, the Ents chasing you, ready to get some hobbit booty. Nightshade Forest, such a great EP. The songs on here, long, girthy, veiny and throbbing with music. I love the whole aesthetic of it. I love the art. I love the music within. It's just as good as any of the other Summoning releases. That's how you know an EP is good, because it fits just alongside, like, fucking Dol Guldur sits alongside fucking Stronghold or Minas Morgul, and it's just as goddamn good. So yeah, Nightshade Forest, for all you Summoning fans who's only listened to the albums, don't. Listen to the EP as well. Right, I'm going to have to read from my list here. Questy don't do scripts. You probably can tell because of the way I fucking ramble. But I do the list, so I actually know what I'm talking about. The next one is Horna. Of course, it's in Finnish, so I don't know how to fucking say it, but let's try anyway and butcher it. Perima vihasa ja verikostosa? I don't know what's going on, man. I was going a bit Spanish on your ass. This album, you've probably seen the artwork places because it's always on the shirts with Horna, which is crazy because it's an EP rather than an album itself. But the songs within, ferocious, riffy as hell, amazing delivery, just bloody ferocious, like eating meat bloody raw. I love it to pieces. The music isn't raw though. The music is pretty well produced and just really powerful, blasting you through the eardrums. Love this album, love the artworks. Probably why it has on all the shirts, because it's one of the best artworks they've done. But I love everything about this release, and I'd be sad if I didn't put it on this yonder list. Let's get some mainstream shit out the way, shall we? Ask by Burzum. It's making it here, but it's Ask. What can I say? It's one of my favourite black metal bands. Of course it's going to be here. The songs on here, phenomenal, just as good as the debut ones, as on Philosophum, as on Hiviz. It's just as good as any of those fucking ones. Ask, if it's not on your EP list, something's wrong. Or you're a fucking hipster. I love Ask, it's great, it's here. Next up, Death Crush by Mayhem. Again, it's not on your list. Something's wrong. Death Crush is probably my favourite Mayhem release in general. I love the punchiness, I love the kind of punkiness and just the raw energy they have on this album. Chainsaw Guts, fuck, what a bloody banger. It's so aggressive, so in your face, unapologetic, and the album cover, oof, so good with the severed hands and shit. Oh, it's striking just like the music is. Love it, gotta be here. Now with those stuff out the way, let's get on to some more stuff you may not have thought would be on my list. Okay, we come with some more fucking stupid, goddamn Nords and the crazy language. Sorg par Svarte Vinger Flow by Dawn, Sweden's Dawn. Melodic death metal masters. I love all the releases. This one again fits snug within their others. Like Slaughter Son. So melodic, which makes sense because it's a melodic black metal band, but the melodies in here, so beautiful, atmosphere amazing. You can tell what you're going to get from the beautiful artwork. So, yeah, it's all round good. It's all round gravy. It's all round yummy, yum, yum, yum. Yo, Cradle of Filth. Cool. We gotta have some Cradle. It's me. I love Cradle. I am British, after all. It's my blood, innit? Gotta have those pasties, those fish and chips, yeah, bruv. Vampire. Ferris Tales in Dark Philistine. Love the art. It's got boobas on. Of course, I like some boobas. And this has fucking angel boobas, so it's even better. I love it. I love Queen of Winter Throned. It's probably one of my favourite Cradle song of all time. Queen of Winter Throned. Listen to them, the children of the night. What sweet music. And it just comes in with that. Amazing. The Rape and Ruin of Angels. Oh, so good. This EP is fantastic. And some of the best work is on this EP. I love it to pieces. Love the art. Love everything about it. Cradle, in my opinion, just one of my favourites, okay? One of my favourites. I don't care if you think mainstream. I don't give a shit. This EP is on this list. Next up is In the Sign by Dark Funeral. Yes, Dark Funeral is on this list as well. Sweden's own. This album, this EP, furious, dark, evil as hell, super catchy. This is a super catchy EP, and it's probably got their best work in it as well. I saw them play one of the songs from this album live last year, and it was phenomenal. Loved it. Such a great live experience as well. I saw them during Easter, which was great. Nice satanic Easter ritual. In the Sign is a fantastic one. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it, because Dark Funeral pours their heart out, and it's the best release they've done, probably. EP. It's a fucking EP as well. Good shit. In the Sign. Amazing. Last but not least, we'll come to the one which would probably be number one, and that is Kinos by Deathspell Omega. This one is so phenomenal. Like, this one is just, Deathspell, it's more in the kind of avant-garde, dissonant, crazy kind of black metal, not too dissimilar to, like, Imperial Triumphant or Blue Alice Nord or something like that. But they do it in such a cohesive way. The chaos is cohesive. And this album is just the finest material, in my opinion. I think their EPs are just as good as some of the full lengths, and this one goes to show it fucking is. Because this one's way better than The Long Defeat. Now, however you know, it's way better than The Long Defeat. And I like that album. But this one blows out the water. This blows a lot of their albums out the water. It's one of the best releases. I could put Drought here as well. I really like Drought. Chaining the Kate John, Catch Up, however the fuck you say it. But I just like Kinos the best. I think it has the best work on this album, and the art's creepy as hell. So there it is. My favourite black metal EPs of all time. I've missed stuff off. Hordan's Land by Enslaved almost made the cut. I love that one as well. Also, some Emperor stuff, Wrath of the Tyrant, stuff like that. There's some other classic ones that I've missed off. Ancient Pride by Necromantia. This is a pretty fun one. That's a pretty good one. There's some Grand Bale Key ones which are really good. yeah, there's too many. There's too many good ones, but those are just my 10. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below your own favourite EPs, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.